tattooed your cast members, is this right?
Yes.
Because you're trained,
Yes.
you're qualified. Well, no, so these are the tattoos you do?
Yeah, we call them tomojis.
Okay. And do you do them all the cast?
No, weirdly enough, no one else wanted them. So, just the two of us got the tomojis.
So you can still tattoo people?
Yeah, I reckon I've done, probably like getting close to 100 now.
Because...
Little ones. And honestly, I'm probably getting worse as I go along.
Because you've already tattooed yourself, haven't you?
Yeah.
How did that go for you?
Not great.
What did you do?
It was, you know, it was supposed to be a, you know, like a monster hand dropping a bloody heart, but it looks more like a chicken, you know, making love with a cactus or something. I don't know what happened. Friend had one at his house. I like to doodle. It's a bad combination.
Was this your first corset role?
What's a corset roll?
The thing where you wear a corset.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was my first corset roll.
How did you feel about the corset? No one likes corsets, do they?
Did you do the leaning
No,
board?
you have to lean.
I didn't have a leaning board, but I would just like a couch like this. I would
because you
sit just
cannot
like that.
sit down. I mean,
You really can't, and honestly, like women existed in that for such a long time, which does give you a lot of sympathy for that time period, what you were going through. But for the first month, I couldn't breathe, and so I would just smell. And Sandy Powell is the costume designer. She's fantastic. The costumes are beautiful. There's just this one part. It's historically accurate, but I couldn't fucking breathe. I would smell menthol, and it sort of made me think that I was in like a wide open space. So I'd just smell a little bit of menthol and be in a wide open space for 30 seconds and then be back to not breathing. But then after about a month, my organs shifted.
Oh, my God.
Because they have to, like what you're saying. His whole body shape changed. And it was only temporary, but it was gross. It was gross.
Do you feel they've gone back?
They've gone back. Okay. They've gone back, for sure.
You said that like we knew. What happens when you're... Do you hear it?
So basically...
Like, is it like a... Oh, shit, there goes...
You first hear a creaking sound, then there's a pop, and then it wakes you in the night with a screech. No, it was like, it went, like, the bottom half of my stomach, whatever's... I'm not a doctor, whatever's in there, went down that way, and then I guess just my ribs stayed up.
Wow.
So... What? Anyway, don't do it. If you don't have to, don't do it.
Pedro Pascal, we've got to quickly mention the show everyone's obsessed by, The Last of Us, Pedro, and Britain's own Bella Ramsey there.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. I had no
it.
idea she was British.
Really?
No.
Well, you saw Game of Thrones, didn't you?
No.
Oh, you didn't?
Oh. What? It's got dragons in it. Why would I watch that?
Game of Thrones.
I mean, I've seen all your episodes.
Yeah.
Right. But I don't think I've ever read such good reviews for a television show. I mean, they're rapturous. Were you familiar with the game?
I didn't know about the game before I got the job. And then I got the job and I found out very quickly about the game. It's a very famous video game.
Yeah, I've heard.
That,
You haven't played The Last of Us?
No. It needed to be explained to me. But when I got the job, I was very familiar with HBO. I was very familiar with Craig Mazin, who created Chernobyl.
Yeah.
And but I called my sister, who's got 2 teenage boys, and I was on speakers when she answered. She was dropping them off at school, and she's like, "What's going on?" And I said, "Well, there's this job offer and or opportunity that it's based actually on a video game." And Bruno and Pedro are my nephew's names, and they're like, "What is it?" And I was like, "It's called The Last of Us!" You better get that job!
You talk about getting that job. Your experience of getting that job, quite hazy, I think.
Yeah. I was in London. This is horrible.
Okay.
Okay, so it all happened very, very quickly. It was a very strange thing where it was read the scripts, talk to Craig, and then, you know, it was getting later and later at night. And we were shooting in London at the time, and they needed me to stay up late to meet the creator of the video game and the executive producer Carolyn Strauss, who was on Game of Thrones, and to continue kind of like, you know, trying to convince them to hire me for the job. And by the time it was all said and done, it was late, and I took an Ambien, a sleeping tablet.
That's strong.
To go to bed, yeah. Because I knew that I needed to, because I was, at that point, I was kind of hyped up.
Yeah.
You've got to work the next day. You've got to
Yeah, and I was excited about
Yeah.
the prospect. So they called me to tell me that I had gotten the job, but I had already taken the tablet. So I really didn't think, I thought that I would at least have to wait until the next day, you know? And,
Okay.
yeah, and I remember actually...
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God. And then like a couple of minutes on the call went by, apparently, and I was like, so what's up? Did I get the job? And they were like, what are you talking about? We called you, we told you you got the job. And I was like, oh, I did? And they're like, what's it? And I was like, oh, I took a tablet. I forgot that completely. Woke up in the morning and was all like, oh my God, did I get the job? You know? I'm gonna have to wait all day. They're in LA. I'm in London. I'm gonna be waiting by the phone and everything. And I had gotten the job.
I'm surprised you kept the job. Hey, let's think again. Well, there was an unfortunate paparazzi shot.
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is, you have a sixth sense of when you're getting captured. Yeah, this was a couple years ago, but I do remember being outside. I lived in this little house in Venice, and there was the front door just opened right to the street, and I was putting my dog, I think, in the back of the truck or something, and I was sort of bent down like this, and you could hear the click. You know, you just hear it. You get used to that clicking sound. I thought, oh, yeah, these pants are really, like, they're... Oh, I think my is hanging out. and then, like, you know, you go online, you're like, yep, there, they got
There's
it.
my...
No, in fairness, they did. We've got it there.
Yeah, there it is. That was the dog. That was my dog. Very good.